Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. And I'm looking out my windows, and there's slime. This is not the natural outdoor color. It seems as though we've been pranked. I don't know if I can actually get out of here. I don't really want to break it. Well, you know what? Let's just. Oh, that was not what I. Oh, that was a bad. No, hold on. We need to find a way out so that I can. Let's see. Can we maybe just go under the sand, like over here? I'll just kind of break. Well, there's a lot of this green here as well, though. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. That's... there is a giant slime on my house. That's excellent. Oh, man. That is so much slime. Let's see. Did they leave me any signs? I don't think so. I wonder who that is. It could be Iskall. I did prank Iskall, and he may have left me a giant slime in return. Then again, it could also be Tango or Impulse as well, given that they've got the super slime farm there. Oh man, that is amazing. Well, it seems as though we have been pranked. And I don't think I've seen a video for this yet, so I'm not sure. Oh man. Wow, that is amazingly well done. It seems as though someone has been having a little bit of fun, for sure. Oh, that is so much slime, and that's gonna be quite a thing to clean up. Wow. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get some stuff ready for the rest of the episode. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. All right, guys. I am back, and the slime is gone. It's actually a couple days later now. That last little clip was recorded on Tuesday for me, and I left the slime up as long as I could, but it had to go. And the reason for that is we're actually going to be building in this area. I've marked out some spots, and the slime would have been in our way. So I left it up as long as I could so the other hermits could see it and take a look at it, and it was a really cool prank, but unfortunately I had to tear it down. But today, we're going to be building. We are going to be finally working on our house. I've spent some time kind of figuring out what I wanted to do for a design, and I think I've got it all figured out now. So we should be able to get it done. Now, this is going to be our house level right here. We're going to have to do a bit of terraforming to kind of bring the rest of the ground underneath it up to the house, but that's okay because I'll want it all to be a custom landscape anyway. This clay just really isn't going to do it for me. So let's start working on it, I guess. This is going to be the corner of the house. I was considering tearing this whole starter house down and then incorporating the basement here into the new house, but I decided to just leave it up. I think it'll work better if I just leave it up, and I think it'll look fine. So let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's probably the height I'm going to want to go with. And then we're going to build all of these pillars up to the same height. Now, essentially what we have here is 5 9x9s. This is a 9x9 box. This is a 9x9 box. This is a 9x9 box. This is a 9x9 box, and this one in the middle is a 9x9 a box. It's a box. Yes. So what we're gonna do is basically just connect all these up to kind of frame out the house, and I think I'm gonna use acacia for that. Now, I do want a little bit of green stain clay, just a tiny bit, because I think, yeah, this should be fine. I'm also kind of deciding if I'd rather use spruce logs, but I think the acacia will work just fine. So let's make sure that all of these are on the same height, and then we can start connecting them all up. And you can kind of see how this is all going to be framed out. So let me get the frame built here, guys, and then I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got the frame of the house kind of complete, semi-complete at least. So, looks pretty good. Obviously, it's not going to be on stilts or anything like that. These are just temporary. As I said, we will be bringing the landscape up so that it matches, so that it actually fits the house the way it's supposed to. But we went through quite a bit of acacia for that. I think I started with 4 stacks of acacia in my inventory, and we're pretty much out of acacia. That's all right, though. I don't think we actually really need a whole lot more acacia than that. Now, what I do need, on the other hand, is I'm going to need some smooth stone, like so. Let's actually grab 1 more stack. There we go. And I'm thinking we'll go ahead and make a bunch of stone brick. And let's just make a whole bunch of stone brick stairs. There we go. That looks good. Get out of my inventory, zombie flesh. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? Let's just grab one of our crafting tables and bring it out there with us. That'll make it a little bit easier on us to get this done. So essentially the plan is this. We're going to start from the front over here because it kind of faces the pathway. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do for the very front of the house. This will be like the main entrance right here. And then we might have another entrance over here. I haven't really decided yet. But I do have a plan for what kind of the rest of the walls are going to look like. The only thing I don't have a plan for as of yet is the doorways, the entrances. I do have a plan for what the window ones are going to look like. So let's kind of just do that a little bit. I think we'll start, like right here. So first and foremost, we're going to put stone brick steps like this. And then behind those, I'm going to put, oh, those are stairs. I don't want stairs. We're going to put some spruce pillars like that. And a couple of stone bricks, or a couple of spruce stairs like this. So this is kind of the look that we're going to end up with. And then we'll bring that down, put a stair here, and do the same here, and like that. So this is kind of our base design. This is kind of what the very base of it's going to look like, okay? And then we're going to repeat that on each of these wall sections. So let's kind of fill that in a little bit so you guys can kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like when it's all done. There we go. And then spruce stairs. And like so. There we go. So it'll basically have kind of this shape, this kind of design right here, okay? Now, we're going to essentially do the same thing over here as well. As I said, though, I haven't decided yet if I want to make this an entrance or what I want to do. But for now, I'm just going to kind of fill that in on all of the sides. And we can make a decision from there if I want to change that up or if I want to stick with, I'll figure it out as we go. Let's see. There we go. Grab that. And spruce back there. Okay. So we should have something that ultimately looks like this on all the sides. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these sides done, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got all the framework done. Just a couple little things that I still need to add And then we'll have pretty much the basic wall design all complete. So that's definitely exciting. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make some more glass panes. I am considering actually changing up my texture pack just a little bit, pretty much just for better glass panes, because I know a lot of the other hermits use it. And honestly, the glass panes are one of the few things in the vanilla texture pack that I really don't care for all that much. So I am thinking of possibly changing that up. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. I'm kind of curious to hear, but let's for now go ahead and fill these guys in. There we go. So we'll have something kind of like that, right? And then I'm thinking on each of these little pillar things or posts, we'll put some wooden trapdoors, which will look kind of like shutters, just for some extra detail. So it'll look something like that. And I really like the way that that looks. I'm actually quite happy with this design. It's not a very difficult design. I mean, it's basically just repeating the same pattern throughout the whole build, but I think it works pretty well. See what I mean? I mean, it's the same basic principle. It's just changed up a little bit. So let's go like that. There we go. And then we'll get these glass panes in. Yeah. I really like the way this is turning out. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay. So, ooh. I missed a stone brick stair right there. There we go. Fixed. No problem. There we go. Get that done. Yeah. So, I'm just going to finish this up, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got all the sides filled in the way I want, looking good. Now, I just need to get a little bit more done in here as well. So I think I want to probably work on the floor next, is kind of what I'm thinking, just so we have a way in and out. And then I'm probably going to tear this one out and try and come up with some sort of an entrance way as well, just to kind of get an idea of what I want the floorway to look like, the entrance to look like. So I'm thinking we'll keep it really simple, and for the floor in here, I think we'll probably go like oak slabs or something along those lines. There we go. You know what? Maybe we'll do the entrance now. Let's just kind of tear some of this up a little bit. I'm thinking we'll still keep the shutters on the outside like that. But I'm thinking the windows will go, and don't worry, I do have silk touch, so I'm not going to be wasting any glass here. There we go. Let's get all that going. And the reason that I put that in and then tore it out, I'm one of those builders that likes to kind of start with a theme, start with an idea, and then just kind of build on it from there. If that makes any that probably doesn't even really make sense. Essentially, there are a couple types of builders, right? There are the people like me and Scar as well, for example, who like to start with a wall or a surface or a shape or whatever it is, and then kind of carve into it and add a little bit of detail here and add a little bit of detail there and stuff like that. Then there are other builders who like to just start and kind of build a little bit at a time. I just realized that these slabs are going to be annoying. So maybe it's easier to just do them from down here. There we go. Let's just get that going. Oh. There. Beautiful. Okay. I think we'll probably also want these to ultimately be spruce logs, like that is kind of what I'm thinking, rather than having that exposed acacia. I don't particularly care for that. I want the acacia pretty much just to be a detail block on the outside, rather than something that's inside the house as well. So we'll go like so. Stop. I hate that thing on servers that makes it See, there it is again, placing in the wrong half of the block. Grr. That's okay. There we go. Let's just get that going. And we'll get that all filled in as well. We should probably do that over there too, but I think I'll do the rest of the floor first. So I'm going to get this all filled in, guys, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back. So we've got the floor all filled in. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. There's a couple things we can tweak here and there that we might end up doing, but I think for now this isn't too bad. So let's see what we can figure out for a front, for an entranceway here. And we're going to want the door to ultimately go like right underneath that. It's going to go like right here. So what I'm kind of thinking is maybe we keep it real simple. Maybe we keep it real simple and we just kind of match the same theme that we've had going throughout the rest of the build. Maybe a stair there and there. So we'd basically have like windows here, like that. There we go. And then, as I said, the doorway would go right here. So maybe we could put, actually, maybe here, we leave that one out, and we just put a couple of shutters like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. We'll make ourselves a door. We'll make ourselves a couple more trapdoors. Just 2 should do the trick. And we'll do that. And then right here, this guy is going to have to be oak wood. So we'll do that. Ooh, wow. No, that looks super derp. That's not going to work for me. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll put the door there instead. Yeah, that's much better. That's much, much better. Okay. And I think that's actually pretty good. I actually like that design quite a lot. Now, we need to figure out what we're going to do kind of underneath, because we're going to add some additional love, some additional love and care to this build. So let me grab a few materials, guys, and I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got a couple ideas, a couple things I want to try out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put hardened clay underneath all of these stone brick stairs, just so we have something to kind of build off of. You won't be able to see these in the final build, obviously. So we'll just get that stuff filled in. Just make it a little bit easier on ourselves. Like so. There we go. And I think that should be fine. Now, where do we want to actually do the building itself? That is the question. Ooh, these ones are going to be a little bit trickier, aren't they? Because I need to get underneath them. There we go. I think we'll probably kind of do the building up here so you guys can see it a little bit better. So I'm kind of torn. I have 2 ideas. I'm thinking coarse dirt or podzol, like this, right? And then on top of it, we'll put some birch leaves. And I don't really know which one I like better. I like both of them, and I like both of them for different reasons. Although, actually, another option, too, would be maybe, you know, I think I like the podzol. I'm just looking at it, and I think I like the podzol best. Yeah, I think that works best. It fits the theme of the rest of the... It just fits the colors a little bit better. So I think that's what I'm going to go with. Just like so. There we go. And we'll put down birch leaves on top like that. The reason we're using the birch leaves is because they're one of the few types of leaves in the mesa that actually retain a green color instead of like some ugly, horrible brown color. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to get the rest of that done, guys, and then I'll come right back to you. All right, guys, I am back, and it all looks good. It all looks good. I think I'm pretty content with how it's going at the moment. There's a couple little minor things that I want to tweak here and there. Let's also make a little way for us to get up in here. And I think for the moment, I'm just going to kind of torch spam in here just to keep things lit up so we don't have any creepers or anything like that spawning inside our house, because that would be very unfortunate. But I think the exterior of the first floor is pretty much done. We'll still want to do some terraforming and some landscaping. I really like the way that this looks, this whole type of theme. So I think we're probably going to ultimately end up bringing that over to here as well, and it'll be kind of surrounded by that type of landscape. But all in all, that looks pretty good. There's maybe a couple other things I could do. Just kind of looking at it, I'm thinking maybe we could put some more stone stairs around some of those corner acacia logs. So, like, for example, let's just grab a couple stacks of stone brick stairs there. There we go. So, for example, we could do something like this, perhaps? That's not a bad look. Just on these corner bits. Like so. Yeah, that's not horrendous. That I don't like. Do I like them better there? I think I kind of do. I don't know. That's hard to tell. So I think that's kind of one of those things where we'll have to do the landscaping before we make a final decision on it. But I think for now, I'm going to add them. Let me know what you think of the stone stairs there in the corner logs. Also, before I forget, because if I don't talk about this right this very second, I'm going to completely... I can't words today. I'm going to completely neglect to forget about it altogether. Or completely neglect to talk about it altogether, I should say. And that would be very unfortunate. Tomorrow is a Hermitcraft live stream event. There's going to be tons of Hermit streaming throughout the day, myself included. I will be streaming at, I believe off the top of my head, it is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which would be 7 p.m. Eastern, and later than that across the pond in Europe. I don't really know my European times. But I'll put a link in the description of the video that will show you the schedule of everybody who's streaming and when. I will be at twitch.tv/Welsknight, streaming on Hermitcraft, and it will be super, super fun, and a lot of really good things are going to happen, and I've got some plans and all sorts of stuff. We might actually finish this house on the stream. We'll see. I haven't decided yet if I want to finish this in videos or finish it on stream, so leave me a comment about that as well. Should I finish it on the stream, or should I finish it in the video? Let me know. But guys, I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Make sure you check out all the other Hermits too. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.